Hello, my Tauruses out there. Welcome to my channel. I am Celeste TT Tarot, and we're going to do an energy check for the month of March, which is Pisces season. Bringing up a lot of emotions, a lot of shadow work is being done right now. So I've already shuffled the deck and pulled out cards for my Tauruses out there. And sorry, I did Pisces next. It's their birthday. I probably should have did them first. However, you guys understand, right? Right. All right. So that's going to make actually Aquarius is going to be last, but we're not going to talk about them during your reading, Taurus. Okay. So I have got a new deck today. It is a spiritual animal oracle deck. And I also have childhood trauma deck here. So we're going to go through and talk about what some childhood traumas are for my collective Tauruses out there. And this is the shadow work you might need to work on. All right, so it says past. You didn't understand why you move locations frequently. Now you are creating a stable living environment for yourself that is predictable. Okay, so some of my Tauruses out there had instability, unstable living situations. They were always moving, constantly changing. Now you're in a position, Taurus. You're in a stable financial or whether it's a home life or in your finances, you're now stable and able to create that environment for yourself. So congratulations on that. And if not, then that's what you need to actually focus on and work on right now to clear for those childhood traumas. And then we have here past, you felt ignored. Now you give yourself all the self-love and attention that you need, okay? So in the past, if you feel like you weren't ignored or you were ignored and you took and no one paid attention to you, now you're paying attention to yourself. You don't need anyone's validation, Tauruses. So that is great news, okay? So here's my spirit animal oracle deck. We have here the bison. The bison talks about abundance, and it says, sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. So be grateful for what you actually have now, Taurus, and make sure that you are make sure you're telling the Most High, giving thanks to the Most High and being grateful for what you have, because in the past, it probably is a trigger for you anytime you feel unstable that, back then I had to move around a lot. I don't want to do that, okay? So that's completely understandable. And we have here moose, wisdom once again. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. And you are earth sign, Taurus, so you got two earth sign kind of grounding cards here for the spirit animal. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much, okay? So Taurus, you've been there, you've done that. And your clarification cards definitely tell me that you know that. So we have here the Six of Swords, which talks about going on a journey, trying to move things towards calmer waters after there was conflict in your life. This is you going on your spiritual journey. It's kind of rocky. And as you can see, she's there on her own, alone. So you may be feeling alone, ignored, abandoned, maybe triggering your childhood wounds because the universe is telling you to move forward, move on. But the universe is not doing anything but carrying you to your final destination that will get you the stability that you want, that will get you the love, the happiness that you want. I know it can be uncomfortable, especially as a grounded Taurus, like having to move after you went through all of those things is probably triggering your childhood trauma. However, Taurus, this is for your highest good, and you know that. You're wiser about that. Where you are is not serving you. So the universe is tasking you with moving forward in your journey, and where you end up will be better than where you're coming from, okay? And we have here the world. So an ending to one chapter and beginning to a new chapter. And look at that. Wholeness, stability, protection, ultimate. We have here the world card. So wherever you're going, it's definitely light, sunshine, and better than where you're leaving. So it's time for you to go on that journey, Tauruses. Do not be sitting and sticking your ground. standing your ground in. When it tells you to be grounded, it's saying use your wisdom about where to be grounded. It is time for you to complete a cycle, complete a chapter, and go forward towards your new beginning. And we have here the Three of Cups. So this could be a third party situation that was involved that caused some kind of issue in your stability, your life, maybe a friendship, new friends. This could be you going towards meeting new friends, making a new soul tribe. It could be you getting rid of old friends, getting rid of a relationship where there were multiple third parties involved. It could be anything. Take whatever resonates. Only you would know, but completing a cycle, a chapter in your life. If there was third parties involved, it had to do with friends that might have been betraying you, whatever the case, because the Three of Cups talk about a celebration, friendships. It can also talk about in the upright, like a positive third party situation where there's multiple people here with your person, or you could be entertaining a third party situation and now having to move forward. You could be moving forward with the third party or choosing to go back and try to move to make amends and go forward in your journey with your person. In this Light Seer Tarot deck, the person in here is like solo. So I'm thinking this is more of a solo journey for you, Taurus, to be honest, because over here is your childhood trauma. Here is you felt ignored, remember? So self-love, it talked about self-love and giving attention. You give yourself all the attention. I'm thinking this is a solo journey. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Ten of Swords, which is the ultimate betrayal. It talks about like complete ultimate betrayal, just like somebody could have betrayed you. You could have did this to someone else. You know your story. Take however it resonates, masculine or feminine Tauruses out there. But whatever you came from or whatever happened, don't lose hope. Where the universe is tasking you with going is bringing you into a better position. We have here the Ten of Wands too. So Ten of Wands in the upright can indicate like challenges, burdens. And in the reverse, it indicates being burnt out. So you might want to be careful, Taurus, because where you're staying at is causing you to be burnt out. It's causing you to have all these burdens and challenges and that you cannot overcome. Now, some tarot readers take the Ten of Wands in reverse as a good thing, as releasing burdens, as overcoming difficulties. In this Light Seer Tarot deck, because it's not upright, it would indicate that you're staying put in a situation that's not serving you. Because if it's upright, if you look on this card, this woman is going on a journey and leaving behind those burdens. So I would look at the Ten of Wands in this circumstance upright as overcoming those challenges, going on your journey, overcoming all obstacles to reach your destination. But reversed, and yours was reversed, I see it as actually a bad thing, that you're not overcoming difficulties, that you're trying to stay put in a situation that's only going to leave you burnt out. And it was definitely clarified by this Six of Swords if there was anything. So I have some cards that I pulled or that I created. So I'm going to read those cards to you. I have Pride and Ego. So some of you guys, there was Pride and Ego involved. This might need to be some additional shadow work that's done, because Pride and Ego can stop you from completing chapters, because you will not, identify. You're in your mind. Your mind will trick you as to the real situation that's going on and tell you what needs to be done or what you don't need to do. We have heal and healing. So a lot of you guys are healing from that, and or a lot of you guys are needing to heal from that. So it is time to move forward, try to move things towards camaradas, to go on your journey. It says here, proceed with caution. So that's definitely that Six of Swords energy of like, if there was an ultimate betrayal, trying to move things towards calmer waters is going to have to be cautious, because the waters are still choppy here, okay? But you do need to go on the journey, because, the worst has already happened here. And then we have here, third eye chakra. So some of you guys need to clear your third eye chakra. The color associated with the third eye chakra is indigo. The element is light. And we have here on the back intuition. We have awareness, self-realization here. Okay, so this sounds like a self journey that I was talking about, a journey of self-love. So a lot of you guys need to use your intuition, need to clear out your third eye chakra because it's blocked up. You're allowing yourself to be burnt out by staying in a situation that no longer serves you and refusing to go on your journey. We have an additional spirit animal here is Vermes. And that's octopus, like jellyfish, mollusk, worm, slug, anemone. And I have it here as well, here in Spanish as well. So basically, the universe, I believe this card is tasking you with being flexible and using your intuition about when these situations are creating burdens. You might need to be flexible like that jellyfish to like kind of wiggle yourself out of it, but proceed with caution, okay? Because you could be in a danger zone. And we have here yellow, okay? So it reminds me of like the sun. And also a lot of these cards are telling you like to go towards the light after all of this happened. We have here I'm not ready, so that could resonate with anyone. And when it comes to proceed with caution, as well as the healing, you need to go ahead and start that journey. It says take your time, so it's okay to take your time. If you're not ready, you don't have to rush. Life is a journey, not a sprint, okay? And then I had a card that fell that was Magician. So a lot of you guys, it says determined, resourceful, skill, manifestation, willpower, creation. And this is Gemini energy, air, and Mercury energy. So some of you can have that in your chart, be dealing with one. And I have it here, of course, on the back in Spanish. So the universe is telling you, take your time when it comes to your manifestation. The Magician is like the card number 1, major arcana. And the Magician does talk about being practical, resourceful. You have all the tools that you need. You just need to be practical in your manifestations. Like focus more on kind of like shorter term goals and set long term goals. I mean, the universe is telling you, take your time. Okay, you're not ready. You don't need to jump all in because the Fool card actually did not come here. Out here, the 6 of Swords did. So the universe is telling you, yeah, take your time as you go on this journey. You're going to have some bumps in the road, but you will be okay. You will complete that cycle. You will celebrate, reunite, create you a new soul tribe after an ending because the worst is already over. And it says listen to understand, not just to hear. So some of you guys need to listen to understand, not just, to hear yourself talk or hear someone else talk. You actually need to absorb the information and maybe take your time to absorb it. Hey, I need, some time to like reflect on what was just said. And that could go back to pride and ego, maybe dropping your pride and ego so that you could be able to absorb what needs to be said. So that was your message for the month of March, Tauruses. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you.